Good evening, and happy Wednesday, crafters. Hope you are doing well on this beautiful fall September day. We are now officially in fall, if my calendar is correct. And tonight we are bringing you a fall and Halloween extravaganza. Um, we decided we not a ton of new stuff, though surprisingly more than I think we thought we were going to have as of this morning. But we also are going to do a recap of some of the other fall and Halloween items that we have in the store. And while our stock is really low, I'm going to show off a brand new tool. And I have no fewer than three brand new classes to talk to you about, as well as some existing classes as well. So without further ado, we will jump right in and get started. You know the drill. You know where to find us at papercraftersworkshop.ca. Go right to the September new arrivals, and you will see all of those things listed there. You can check things out. Some of them Matt and Darlene literally hit receive on as we were walking out the door today. And one of those things is a brand new fall line from Simple Stories. This one is called Acorn Lane. And I've got a pile of goodies here to share with you. Matt, if you could please confirm, did we get single sheets on this one or just collections?
That one we got most of the single sheets.
Okay, so we were selective, but there are some good pieces in this collection. If you are not quite feeling Christmas yet, if you are feeling the pumpkin spice vibes, I mean, it's certainly not warm enough or not cool enough yet for sweater weather per se, but I think, you know, driving home, seeing the fall colors, seeing the leaves starting to turn, certainly has me thinking of fall. So this is Acorn Lane, and it's got some beautiful, rich kind of fall colors, jewel tones. This little birdie paper is super cute. There we go. Matt, I seem to be freezing on my end, so if you see, I'm going to keep going unless you tell me I'm frozen on your end as well.
You're sticking a little bit, but hopefully it doesn't stick. It doesn't stay
Okay.
like that.
We're just going to keep going, and I apologize for technology issues, folks, if we do have them. This is a beautiful floral. It's got some little moths and some fall critters in there. I'm just quickly flipping through this. Look at that beautiful leaf paper and the plaids. Makes me think of a flannel blanket, you know, nice fall picnic. We drove by Reese's. There we go. Catch up to that. We drove by Reese's, which is a local farm. Their baking facility is right next door, but right on our way home from the store, we go by their farm market, and they have their pumpkins out. They have all kinds of fall decor out, and this paper really just makes me think of that, think of all things fall, and starting a little bit to get in the mood, especially with Thanksgiving just, you know, one more weekend away. Anyways, we're just kind of, I love this one. This is like a navy background with little teeny tiny flowers in it. And then there is the sticker sheet as well. So that is the collection for Acorn Lane. As Matt mentioned, we do have single sheets as well. We have the bits and pieces. And I love that these come packed. There's 57 die cut shapes and images in here. We have Forever Thankful as the page pieces. Page pieces are titles and some really key die cuts to be able to use on a layout, just like that. We have floral bits, so lots of flowers, some of those moths, some leaves. We have journal bits, which has little journaling cards and tags. The sticker book, the 6x8 pad. I always do that the wrong way, but all of those good things in there. Phone stickers, chipboard stickers, and then this one also has a really beautiful fall card kit as well. Autumn greetings, together is the place to be, hello sweater weather. So again, maybe you want to do some card making, but you're not quite yet feeling the holiday vibes, or maybe you're one of those super lucky people, those super diligent people that already have their Christmas cards done. But you still want to do some card making. So fall is where it's at. So that is brand new fall from Simple Stories called Acorn Lane. Next up, and one thing I did not grab was some scrap paper. Here we go. So the next thing I'm going to share with you, and we did have someone request that we demonstrate this tonight. Dana, I don't know if you're watching, but this one is for you. We have a brand new tool. This is the Precision Glue Press from My Sweet Petunia, which is the same company that makes the Misty. It has come and gone way faster than we anticipated. I believe we only have one left. But we are taking requests and special orders for the next shipment, which unfortunately may not be until December, hopefully sooner if she can crash production, but I don't want to promise anything. But Dana did ask me to talk a little bit about this, and just so you guys are informed, maybe this is something that goes on your wish list for Santa to pick up for you in December. So what this is it is a easy squeeze tool. It is designed for people who have arthritis, who have difficulties with their hands. I broke my wrist many years ago, and so sometimes I do have some difficulty squeezing and holding things. And it really is a gun to make your glue application easier. It comes with a bottle of Nuvo Deluxe Adhesive, which, as you may or may not know, is my personal favorite glue. So it is just a coincidence that this is the glue that comes in this tool, and it just nests in the gun. You want to push it till you get a good click, and it does come with the fine tip on here. So to use it, you're simply going to squeeze the little trigger, and I think Chris demonstrated this last night on her Learning Live as well, and you're just going to get the thinnest, finest bead of glue coming out on the paper. And I mean, I hardly squeezed that at all. It is so easy. I find when I do it, I do end up dragging my hand a little bit across the paper. You could go more like this, but I like to have it nice and steady. And just stringing that bead of glue, you just get the finest little bit. And man, I find we're glitchy. Is everybody else having trouble with the screen, or are we all good?
You're still freezing periodically, but not too bad.
Okay, I'm just going to keep on keeping on then. So like I said, it does have a thin nozzle on the end. And, you know, again, when it comes to this trigger, I know that I've heard the rumor mill that there have been some negative reviews out there, but so far our team has found it very easy to use, hardly any pressure whatsoever. We will have this back in the store, so if you are even remotely interested, then definitely feel free to pop in and give it a try. You do have the lid with the little pokey tool built right inside of it that goes in here, but the other key benefit to this tool is the holster. So this is a little holster that you use on your desk, and your glue bottle just sits in like so. And so it rests. You're not going to lose it under your, 14 layers of paper. And then in this little area here, there is a little silicone stopper. And what happens is when this metal tip rests in that silicone stopper, it does create a seal. So in theory, it's not going to clog. It's not going to dry out. You don't even need to put the lid back on your bottle. There is a little kind of nub here that you can put that in, and you can just keep this on your desk for days and days and days at a time, only using the lid if you are going somewhere with your glue. We had it open on the counter at the store for a couple of days, and we're able to pick it up and start squeezing it right away. If you have trouble, if you're finding that it is clogging after a few days, all you're going to do is you are going to put the lid on, like so, give it a little squeeze, maybe let it sit like this, upright for a little while, take the lid off, and start again. And that should really clear the nozzle and get things ready to go.
Sherry,
Now you're saying to me, yep.
can you talk about what if it really only holds the Nuvo glue versus other glues?
I was just getting to that. So thank you for bringing that up. So I was just about to say, what if Nuvo is not your preferred brand of glue? Maybe you like art glitter glue. Maybe you like Barely Arts. Maybe you like the Gina K Connect or the Lawn Fawn in the small tubes. Well, the starter kit comes with an empty bottle as well that you can use to refill with your favorite glue and use it just the same way that you have the Nuvo glue. Again, my personal favorite is the Nuvo glue. I think you need to try it. If you don't like it, though, then this empty bottle is available. And you can also buy additional empty bottles to keep your other glue in. We did personally try an art glitter bottle in here. And even though it fit, we found when we squeezed, nothing came out. It's, for whatever reason, not designed for other bottles, but that's why you've got the empty bottles to refill with your personal favorite liquid glue. And this one also has, I think this tip is a little bit thicker, so you can, if you like something that maybe is not as detailed, you can swap it to this one. You can mix and match them. It's all good either way. But any liquid glue will work in these bottles. You just need this shape to be able to fit in the holster. So that is the Precision Glue Press. Like I said, even once we sell out, we will have these in the store, this particular one in the store for you to come and give a try. If you want to come and see, test it for all it's worth, see if it really is easy to squeeze. And then when Santa wants to come shopping for you, we will do our best to get these back in stock as quickly as possible. So that was the Precision Glue Press. I think next on my list, Matt, can you remind me, was I gonna do the other Halloween and fall, or was I gonna do the classes?
You said you were going to do classes next.
Okay, classes are next. So first off, we still have a few kits available in Marcy's Fall Art Journal class. Art journaling being just a way to express yourself through art. The pages you are going to be creating, you're going to be creating 2 6x8 pages, and Marcy is going to share with you all kinds of techniques for inking and watercoloring and creating a fall scene, excuse me, with a wonderful little quote. Great techniques, and definitely worth it if you are interested in exploring more about art journaling. Next up is our fall craft around, and I'm just digging in here for my samples. I have been sharing some sneak peeks online. Matt, if you can go back to my desktop, please. I'm going to give you an extra sneak peek on some of the cards that we're going to be making at this craft around. Foil and rub-ons, embossing folders. If you want to learn about the Better Press, we're going to be doing some Better Press. We have a super cute, and he's in a little Ziploc bag because his poor little arm fell off, but a super cute little snowman. Trifold card. I'm not sharing you too much because I want you to come and sign up. But this is a in-person event Look at how spooky that is. A new way to use wax. This is an in-person event being held on October 14th. It is a drop-in, so you can come when you choose. You can stay as long as you wish. You can craft at your own pace. You're going to get a goodie bag full of stuff, and you're going to take basically 5 mini classes throughout the day, each with a different instructor, each using different techniques, and it's going to be so much fun. So make sure you sign up. Grab a girlfriend, grab a whole bunch of girlfriends. They don't even have to necessarily be crafters. If they are just have an open mind and want to be creative and have fun, then I want you guys to come to our fall winter craft around. So those ones I've talked to you about before, but now we have 3 brand new classes. First up, literally just set up on the website in the last half hour, is a new class from me. I alluded to it, or we talked a little bit about it last week with the Stamps by Me lamination stamps. And once again, Matt, if you can please quickly go back to my desktop just to show you just some little sneaky peekies. These are not 100% final prototypes. This was me playing around, but we're very close to this. I just have to make a few little tweaks. But if you want to learn more about those lamination stamps, those layering stamps, and some really fabulous techniques using them, then I want you to go and sign up for my class. The class is on Thursday, October 26th at 7 p.m. If you cannot attend live, no worries at all. You can always watch on replay. And then I've been hanging out with my friend Julia from the Paper and Ink Boutique. Our names are very similar, so I often get them mixed up. So we have a brand new class from Mari Clark, partnering with ourselves and Julia at Paper and Ink Boutique. If you took Mari's Flower Trio class a couple of months ago, this is right in your alley. It's using all in Create stamps. There's 2 different stamp sets included in your kit, or because these are older kits, there is also the option to purchase the kit without the stamps. So please be careful when you are checking out that you are choosing the right option, but these have a real wintry feel, even though they're flowers and butterflies, and Mari has some absolutely stunning techniques. So if you liked Mari's class last time, you will love this class, and we'd love to have you along on Sunday, November 5th. And then, if you want to do something a little bit different, Julia is back with another mandala class. This is access only. All of the supplies you need, you most likely already have in your stash, and it is a drawing and coloring class. She did a learn to draw mandala class back a few months ago, and man, it was amazing. So she's got some new designs, some new color patterns, some new color combinations, and we will be doing this class on Zoom on Sunday, October 22nd. So get signed up for all of those amazing classes and get ready to get crafty with us over the next couple of months. Just as a final comment, we do have I think 2 kits left for Deanna's October 21st class. And while you've got your calendars out, we are going to be closed for Thanksgiving Saturday and Sunday and Monday, like we always are. But Thanksgiving Saturday, which is October 7th, the store will be closed. But that is also World Card Making Day. And, not to give too much away, we might have something up our sleeves for that day.
Hey, no. No giving away state secrets.
Darlene and Matt and I had a very productive but very long day of discussions, and you guys are card makers, definitely, and anyone who just likes card making stuff, you're going to want to watch your inbox for World Card Making Day on October 7th. And happy Thanksgiving too. All right, so now we're going to go back to my desktop, and before I get into Halloween and fall, I am going to share with you a restock. So Concord and Knight, some of the latest releases have gone very quickly, and we are restocked on some of those more popular holiday, Christmas, winter stamps and dies that we had in. But we are also now restocked on Celebration Squad. And I specifically call attention to this one because once you see these samples that I'm going to share with you, if you don't already have this set, you are definitely going to want it. So I connected with one of our crafters, Samantha Olden. She does some really stunning work. I'll have to make sure I post her Instagram channel. I think she has a YouTube channel as well. But she has done some really, really beautiful samples using this particular die set and stamp set. I love with this one how she made it a shaker in the balloon. She has colored the hair with her Copic markers, and this is using one of the newer shapes from the Spellbinders nesting dies, but absolutely stunning. Here is that Celebration Squad in a very straightforward way, just using Concord and Knight cardstock and cutting it out, and that cute little present, little Tiffany box almost popped up right here. This one, instead of the Tiffany box, she's holding a little cupcake. Sam's done an amazing job with some of the details. The pattern on her shirt has been heat embossed with white embossing powder. And that's this stamp right here. So you've got everything you need in this little set to do so many amazing things. And then she created this beautiful slimline. I know one of her personal challenges was to try to find a way that these lovely girls can be linking arms or showing their friendship. Well, what she did with this one is she cut it out, but then flipped it over. So you don't have to have your girls always being in the same direction. So she's just done an absolutely tremendous job. So a huge, huge, huge thank you to Samantha for these beautiful samples. I'm going to be photographing these as well, sharing them on social. We'll have them in the store for you to look at too. Really beautiful work for Concord and Knight from Samantha. So though that's a reminder that we got stuff back in stock. Let me put those over there so they don't get lost. All right, next up I've got a big bin of stuff that I'm gonna go through somewhat quickly. I gotta make sure I'm not putting my stuff back in the glue. So let me move this out of the way, because that would not be good.
Don't get glue on the products, please.
Don't get glue on the products. Definitely don't get glue on the samples. I talked about Thanksgiving, so that note can go away. So this is a layout sample that Paula from Spellbinders actually created and brought when she was visiting us back in August. But just to show you that even better press items can be used on a layout. So that's some nice Halloween stuff. And what else have I got in here? We have the umbrella weather collection. So not your traditional fall colors, but really beautiful and pretty, some great greenery. And these 3/4 kits come with die cut sheets and callouts. And we just use this in our most recent, not this one specifically, but a 3/4 designs kit in our most recent layout series. And the ladies had a lot of fun with it. I grabbed that Celebration Squad twice. That tells you how much I wanted to show you what those were all about. Here is a card that Tanya made using Tim Holtz Halloween. So we have pumpkins. Now I've got to find them. Oh, here they are. Here's the Tim Holtz Halloween. So we've got crackly stencils. We've got the moon. Here's Boo and Eek that she used here. She just used a matte finish metallic paper here. We've got the tombstones. This guy is Otis, the moon. And here is our friend Edison, the pumpkin that was used here. And then Tanya's a lot like me, that we're not pasty people. We're not mixed media people. But she got really brave and she used the Tim Holtz glow in the dark paste in behind. I don't know if he's going to show up well here on camera, but he glows pretty awesomely. So always make sure that you use glow-in-the-dark paste with kind of anything Halloween because it's so much fun. And then just as a reminder, we still have some Tim Holtz Distress wood grain paper, both in the white as well as in the black. So those make for really great spooky backgrounds as well. All right, moving right along. Oh, here's the pack that I was moving around. We have Monster Mash from Echo Park. We have Ephemera. We have frames and tags. The purples and the teals and the orange and the green. It's just a really beautiful, bright Halloween combination. If you're making treat bags, if you're making any kind of decorations or things for a Halloween party, then Monster Mash is a line you'll definitely want to take a look at. Talk back to Tim Holtz. We still have some of the Tim Holtz mica sprays in the Halloween series. This is kind of the spookier one. This is a little bit more the warm kind of pumpkin and candlestick.
Yeah, we have all 4 new ones. We have the 2 Halloween and the 2 Christmas ones.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, I was only told to talk about fall and Halloween, so maybe next week we'll talk about the Christmas ones. From Elizabeth Craft, we've got some great fall dies. So this beautiful owl in the fall wreath. We've got the toadstools, which are still super, super hot. Oh, here's that glow-in-the-dark grit paste. You want some fall accents? We've got the chipboard fall bits from Color Vibe and Simple Stories. So these are labels and stars and hearts and arrows. Anything you might want to just add a little bit of accent to things. We've got a wood grain embossing folder. And you know what? Some of these maybe aren't necessarily specifically fall or Halloween, but so much fun. These are tickets from 49 and Market. Let's see if I can get it open to show you. Great little accents that will go with pretty much any of the fall and Halloween paper that we have in store. This guy you may recognize from last year. This is the Charmed collection from Graphic 45. We have a few bits and bobs left. So this year, Graphic 45 came out with fall, not Halloween, and I'm going to get to that a little bit later in the box. But if you have a hankering for some Graphic 45 Halloween, then that is, we've got the collection pack as well. I haven't got to the paper yet. It's kind of stuck down in the bottom here. What have I got? So here is that Charmed fall collection. And then with Hello Pumpkin, which is, or sorry, this is Halloween, not fall. This is fall. This is the Hello Pumpkin line. And just beautiful. It looks like that paper has been hand painted. We've got some beautiful pumpkins, call out cards. I think my favorite one. Yeah. This one is a very popular one with the fall leaves and so on and so forth. So that is Hello Pumpkin from Graphic 45. And yeah, those tickets would just look phenomenal on there. We have, oh, and Tanya did a sample. Tanya did a layout. Tanya loves doing layouts, and she is our queen of fussy cutting. Stuck, there we go. So here, oh, it's not going to show up well on my one little camera. But a beautiful, beautiful layout using this fall line. And she has fussy cut out some of the little images to go just as accents on that page. So just because we only have paper doesn't mean you can't create something beautiful. Back to Halloween, we've got our ghost paper, our jack-o'-lantern paper, our spider web paper. We also have autumn vibes. I think I may have shown this either last week or the week before, but Darlene took it and she made a layout. So look at how beautiful that is. And that is using a Concord and Night quilting die. It is actually meant to be a Christmas die, a poinsettia, but look at how beautiful it looks using it for fall. There's a card that she made using it, and another beautiful Thanksgiving grateful card. So big thank you to Tanya and Darlene for your amazing samples. Once again, these are available to see in the store, and I'll be doing some photography with them as well. Our friends Doodlebug. So we just got notice that Doodlebug Christmas might be shipping out soon, but until then, we've got Doodlebug Halloween for your cuteness quota of the day. Where are my other bits here? So we've got the shadow box, we've got the ephemera, there's all kinds of stickers.
It's quite the contrast with the Doodlebug versus the stuff you were just showing with fall.
It is, but that just means that we have a little bit of everything for everyone. I mean, when Doodlebug can even make cute spiders, then, you know, that's saying something about Doodlebug. So there's Doodle Paws.
You're saying spiders are cute? Really?
I am. Look at how cute they are. They're not even really spiders.
Well, the next spider I find in the house, you're going to kill it then.
Nope, not at all. We've got some stuff from Spellbinders, so our little Dancing Grim. We've got the Halloween Wonder to go with the Envelope of Wonder. And while I'm talking about Envelope of Wonder, we are back in stock on the Autumn as well as the Christmas, but we're just talking Autumn. We'll just take a moment and just ooh and awe at the wonder of Autumn Wonder. This was a labor of love for sure, but absolutely stunning the way that you can create just beautiful images using these dies. What else do I have in here? So these are kind of autumn colors. This is rub-ons from Hero Arts. We've speaking of Hero Arts, we also have this one is called Looking Glass Greenhouse. That's another mouthful.
Chris was playing with that one a lot yesterday.
I was just going to say, this is one of the things that Chris showed off in her Learning Live last night. So if you missed it, go back and watch that on replay.
Just wanted to show I was paying attention.
There you go. Matt was paying attention. That's awesome. We do have some fall leaf dies from Lawn Fawn, as well as some Wild Wool stamps. I believe we only have stamps. I'm not sure if we have any bundles left or not. And then we have our Batty for You Halloween. And I've seen some great new samples from Lawn Fawn using this particular guy. If you are feeling the black and orange, we do have our oval and scallop circle windows. These are great for shaker cards or some fun dimensional elements. And you know what? When I picked this off the shelf, I thought it was black. It's actually deep blue. But that doesn't mean you couldn't use it with that orange and still feel fall. We have Hero Arts glow-in-the-dark lacquer pen. And I brought this home also because, you know, I didn't get one for myself before. And I'm going to end off our recap with, don't forget, we have Halloween candy as well, if you need a little pick-me-up. So that's a recap of some of the things that you guys have seen in previous editions of the Papercrafters Workshop What's New Wednesday. And before I forget them, before they get smooshed away, we have vinyl stickers as well for maybe put on your trick-or-treat bag, put on your laptop, put on your water bottle if you are feeling the Halloween vibes. Okay, are we ready for the last two paper lines of the night? Moving right along. Whoops, crash. I did also have one other thing in the as seen before. This is the wood grain snap binder. So yes, it was designed for Christmas, but once again, if you are doing a fall memory book, maybe you just want something really fall feeling, this wood grain binder would go well with fall. All right, Halloween. So we already showed you fall symbol stories. Now we're going to share with you, and I always have trouble saying this name, Fabulous. It's fabulous. Matt, just collections on this one? Or did we get single sheets?
I think there's a few single sheets, but maybe just 4 to 6 of them, not the whole set.
Okay, so we did bring in some select single sheets. We've got the collection pack, really great. I love the little scarecrow, the little Frankenstein, the ghost. They've got a really unique look to them. The little dancing skeleton here, and the the mummy. So some great little characters in this line, making you all feel fabulous. We've got the 6x8 pad. We've got enamel dots. Look at those fun colors. And washi tape. I am particular to the one here with the little jack-o'-lantern faces, but some great little fall elements as well as the Halloween. Now, Matt made a comment, and he is absolutely right, though I've got it kind of
Sorry,
tucked away.
that's recorded. That's recorded. You said I was absolutely right.
Well, you were. You said that the colors would go really well. So if you want to mix and match between Acorn Lane and Fabulous, then I think there's a lot of patterns in here that will mix and match quite easily to get, so even though we didn't bring in all of the single sheets, you've got some flexibility here. You've got some extra things that you can mix and match with. We've got Fabulous as a page piece. Once again, journal bits, floral bits, which is actually more, I would call them pumpkin bits because there's all kinds of pumpkins. And again, some little spiders. Maybe the Doodlebug spiders need to go with these pumpkins.
It looked like the pumpkin had a mustache.
It looked like the pumpkin had a mustache. You know what? It kind of does. It's going to be hard to show you in camera, but when you get this in your little stash, you guys take a look at that. Some great little icons here in the bits and pieces. Again, all those little characters, which are fun. We've got our foam stickers, and we have the chipboard stickers. So that is Fabulous from Simple Stories. And then last but definitely not least.
But wait, there's still more?
But wait, there's still more. We stayed late tonight so that Matt could get this in the system for us to share with you. It is Halloween paper from Crafter's Companion. And where Simple Stories definitely had their look, and Doodlebug had their look, and Graphic 45 had their look, man, this Halloween is pretty spectacular. And don't tell Matt, but I'm going to crack this one open.
I see that.
So that you can see all the beautiful papers inside. There we go. So this one is simply called Halloween. There is the 12x12 pad as well as the 6x6 pad. The 6x6 pad is all the same, just scaled down. And when you see this, and oh, look, I can definitely has fall vibes, but then they had to stick in a nice little skeleton here in front of the tombstone. There is 4 sheets. No, 3 sheets. There's 3 sheets of every pattern. And then this is what the back looks like. So you could very easily have a left side and a right side that all coordinate just by using the front and back. There's this one here with the spooky lantern. And it's kind of interesting. They've got these floral elements up at the top and down here at the bottom. Definitely a very Crafter's Companion vibe, but I like how the pieces are kind of off to the side so that when you put your photos in the middle, you're not covering up a whole lot of what makes these papers awesome. Look at the ghosts, the scary mansion. There are lots of spiders in this paper, so I'm a little, and not cute spiders. It's going to be hard to see on the camera, but kind of creepy spiders, not going to lie.
You can cover the spiders up with pictures.
What's that?
You can cover the spiders with pictures.
You could absolutely cover the spider with pictures. We've got some more skeletons, some more ghosts.
Make sure you're showing both sides, Cher. There you go. That's a better way to do it. Yep, there we go.
Witch over here in the moon. Toadstools and skeletons and pumpkins, oh my. I love this paper here with the green and the purple and the spider webs. And you get the idea. Oh, this one, oh, hang on. Just when I was about to stop. So there's this one here, it's kind of this spooky crypt. We've got the ghosts and the coffins. Ooh, And then this one here with the crystal ball. This one reminds me a little bit more of Disney's Haunted Mansion with the crystal ball and the candles and all the spooky spider webs. So that is the 12 by 12 pad. Like I said, there is a 6 by 6 pad as well.
Lots of
Now,
oohs, lots of oohs and ahs on that one, Cher.
excellent. When you go shopping online, there is not a mistake. There is actually 2 Halloween papers in the 6 by 6 size only. So this one is called All Hallows Eve. And I think we need to crack this one open too, if I can. Pop. All right. So this one's got Black Cat in the Moon. Really creepy little background. More pumpkins. So this one's maybe a little bit more on the graphic side, the cutesy side. Super cute. Look at this one here with all the potions. This one is called All Hallows Eve. There's the witch casting spells, lots of spiders in the spider webs. And then there's this one here. So this one only came in the 6 by 6 size. So card makers, have lots of fun. If you're a scrapbooker, then do some mosaics, do some quilting type patterns. Strategically place your papers in various ways. And hey, if you really want to learn how to use smaller paper on a 12 by 12 layout, I didn't do a slide for this because, I forgot. But my layout club, which is the third Friday of every month, starting up in October, is focusing on using smaller paper on larger format. So you may want to check that out and come along with us as we create layouts for fall and Halloween. All right, so that's the paper from Crafter's Companion, but then there's some other fun stuff.
Sherry, some of those other fun stuffs actually are meant to coordinate. They're part of the same collection as that paper pad. Okay,
yeah, I see that. Thank you. So going along with All Hallows Eve, we have 3 little, I'm going to call them kits. That might not be the right name. This one is simply a stamp set, but I don't know. I call this the Mickey Mouse Ghost, even though I'm sure that's not what it is. We've got the witch's hat with the legs. We've got cats and pumpkins. And that's what I would call a cute spider, not like the ones in that first paper line. So this is the Boo to You stamp set. Then there is the stencil and stamp set. So you've got your stencil and your masks to create your ghosts, and then a teeny little stamp set that has all the different faces on it. And you know what? If you have pumpkins, you could use those faces on the pumpkins as well. And then the stencil also has like drips and creepy backgrounds and the things coming out of the cemetery. So that one's called Fright Night. And I'm going to end off with this part with the All Hallows Eve embossing folder and stencil set. And these are really unique. I'll see if we can crack one open and get someone to make a sample out of it. But what you do is you do your embossing folder first to kind of create your scene, and then use your stencil to move it around to color them in different colors. So this is a really fun 2-for pack where you've got lots of great options to create a really spooky little scene. So those are all part of that All Hallows Eve set. But wait, there's more. Well, I'm going to save the fall. We'll end with fall. Let's continue with Halloween. So here, this one is called Spider Silk. It is a die set, and it is almost like a nesting die, but it has all the different spider webs as a border to go around your card in the various, both outside and inside the frame. There are 7 pieces in total.
That could make a really creepy card.
It really could make a creepy card. Or again, if you are a scrapbooker, you could use that to mat your photos. You could cut them out and then snip them apart to make a border across your page. I think it would be a very, very versatile die for all your Halloween crafting. Sorry, I just needed a sip of water. In that same vein, we have the spooky ghosts. This is the same kind of idea where it's got ghosts both on the outside and the inside to create photo mats and borders.
Can you show the size on those, Cher?
Show the size. So the ghost, the biggest one is approximately 4 inches by 5 inches. So it will fit very nicely on an A2 card. Same with this one. It is 4 inches by just over 5 1/4. So again, both will absolutely fit on an A2 size card. All right, and last 2 pieces of Halloween. Super cute. So this is the Wicked Witch. This is the hat with the little feet. And it comes both with a stamp set as well as the pieces to make these elements. So cheers, witches, wicked, have a fabulous birthday. You'd think that they maybe talk to simple stories. That's kind of funny. Trick or treat, you're so sweet. Kind of wish they'd done trick or treat, smell my feet, because they got the boots. But, you know, that might be a Canadian thing. And then we have the Haunted Mansion.
I like
so this one. This one is really cool because not only does it have the Haunted Mansion pieces, but it has 2 different stamp sets. One is a brick. One is more of that scalloped fish scale kind of look to do your roof and your bricks for your house, plus spider webs and sayings and all kinds of ghostly greetings. So that is the Haunted House stamp and die set. And then we will end off right back where we started, and that is with fall and with pumpkins. So we have the pumpkin spice stamp and die set, some great little sentiments as well as the pumpkins. And as part of the stamp set, there are also some curved stamps to help you get the dimension on the pumpkin. Looks like on the sample, they've then also colored it with Copic markers, but you could ink blend that as well. And then everybody's favorite, and that is the harvest truck filled with pumpkins and goodies in the back of the truck. This guy is almost 3, so 2, let's call it 2 3/4 inches tall by 6 1/2 inches long. That's long. I feel like maybe that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but you'll have to try it. And worst case, if you have to trim off the back a little bit, I think we could make it work. Or you really feature him on a layout or on a slimline card, and you've got lots of versatility with that. So, folks, that is that for our fall and Halloween edition of What's New, both the new stuff and not so new, but equally awesome stuff for your fall and Halloween crafting. Thanksgiving is just around the corner. So as Matt is just putting up on the screen here, we once again are closed on Saturday, October 7th. That is also World Card Making Day. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And we've got all kinds of amazing classes for you to sign up for as well. One thing I did not mention is that with Mari's class and with my class, the kits are not ready yet. So if you are going to register for those, please do that as a standalone transaction so that we don't hold up any of your other orders waiting for those kits. Alrighty, until next week, that is Matt and Sherry for the Papercrafters Workshop. Next week, I believe we have Alexis. And that reminds me. So this weekend, so raise your hand, not that we're going to see you, but raise your hand if you are in the St. Mary's, London area of Ontario. Matt and I and our friend Alexis are going to be at the St. Mary's Friendship Center on Saturday. During the day, it is their annual, or I guess they do it twice a year, it is their fall crop. The crop itself is full, but we will be there with a pop-up shop. So if you do any shopping tonight and you want us to bring it to St. Mary's for you to come and pick up, or if you just want to come and say hi and say see what we've got in our pop-up shop, you can always email us for more information. But we would love to see you while we're seeing all of those wonderful ladies from St. Mary's. So that then circles me back around to Alexis is on for Learning Live on Tuesday. And I will be back here on Wednesday for the 1st October What's New of 2023. That's it for me. Say goodnight, Matt. Say goodnight, everyone. We will see you later. Good night.